I need to turn that flip screen around because I'm gonna keep looking at it. Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a creepy story. So if you don't like creepy stories, you get creeped out, you don't like sleep after reading them, then I'd advise clicking off this because it's a creepy ass story. So yeah, I'm bringing you story time. So I would advise, you know, you get comfortable, you get like a biscuit or something. Get comfortable, get a biscuit, eat the biscuit and just relax. So this story is about why I think my house is haunted. This is the house. This is the house I live in. I've lived here for like 10 years. I was the first person to live in this house. No one else has lived here, so no one's died here or anything like that. But there's a ghost in this house. There definitely is a ghost in this house. Now before I get into telling you what happened, I'm just gonna say my house, yeah, where my housing estate is built, used to be a factory, like a steelworks factory. So and it got knocked down. And you know what happened in factories, yeah? People probably died or something, or like chopped their fingers off or something like that. So that's why I think that's where I think the ghost has come from, yeah? So I'm gonna get into telling you the story, alright? So it was like last week, it was a school night, I remember that, and I was about to go to sleep, but before I go to sleep, I always put a Roman Atwood vlog on. So yeah, shout out to Roman Atwood, because you're the guy. So yeah, I always watch a Roman Atwood vlog before I go to sleep. I always put it on, it's usually his new one, and then I just fall asleep while watching it, every single night without fail. That's what you call a true fan, right there. Right in the heart. But yeah, so I put this Roman Atwood vlog on, I was watching it and then I fell asleep. So this was about 12 o'clock when I went to sleep, alright, 12 AM. So I must have had like an alright sleep and then I woke up. Now I wake up in the middle of the night often, it doesn't really creep me out or anything, I just go back to sleep. But sometimes I like to check my phone, so I like to check my Snapchat and everything. And at this time, people in my school had gone to New York, so they were all in America, they were in different time zones and everything. So I had Snapchats from people. So I just wanted to check my social media, so I would just go through my Twitter and everything and go through my Snapchat. So then I was looking for my phone and I pressed on my bed and my phone wasn't there. And like, this is when I started to get like a tiny bit creeped out. I wasn't too much creeped out because I thought maybe it could have fallen off my bed, could be underneath my bed, could be just on the floor. So then I was looking around, checked under my bed, looked on the floor, my phone wasn't there. So then I turned the light on and I was looking around for about 10 minutes maybe. And yeah, my phone was nowhere near my bed, like literally nowhere near my bed. So after looking for about 10 minutes, I walked over because in my bedroom, there's a chair by my window, okay? And the blinds were shut because obviously it's night time and I don't want people creeping into my house. So yeah, the blinds were shut and there's a chair right by my window. And I went over to check if my phone was on that chair. I don't know why, I just looked around my whole room. And I looked at the chair and then something caught my eye on this side. Now it wasn't a ghost that caught my eye, right? It was my phone. But my phone's behind my blinds on my windowsill. Like actually behind my blinds and it was on my windowsill. The blinds were closed and my phone was on the windowsill. And when I went to sleep, it was on my bed. I was watching Roman Atwood's vlog, alright? It was there. So then it was about like 3 AM. I was super tired. I just picked my phone up and went straight to bed. Like I didn't really think about it too much. If I was in like the mind I am now, then I probably would have like screamed and ran off or something like that. But yeah, I just went back to bed and I woke up the next morning and I asked my mum and dad about it. My mum and dad told me they didn't move my phone because my dad's a firefighter, so he gets really like annoyed when I leave my phone on charge in the night or something. So I thought maybe he just picked it up, but I did think it was really weird because usually like if he did that, he probably would have just put it on the side. Like what the fuck? Behind my blinds and my windowsill. That doesn't happen. And they said they didn't move it, but they did say that I sometimes sleepwalk and they've caught me sleepwalking before, but still, like picking my phone up and moving it to my windowsill behind my blinds, I don't think I would have done that when I was asleep. And that was the first creepy story. Now I'm gonna get on to the next one. Now this was in half term, so last week, yeah, I was on half term, like I was off all of last week. And my parents were in work, my brother was in work, so I was home alone. Nobody likes being home alone, mate. That is a bad thing. And mate, the creepiest things happen when you're home alone, alright? So yeah, I was home alone, and I went downstairs because I think I was watching Geordie Shore, so I went downstairs, turned the skybox on, and then I heard something upstairs. Like I heard like, not footsteps, but kind of like the floor like creaking a little bit. And this happens like sometimes and it could just be my cat, but I've just put it in here because it's kind of a coincidence with like what happens next. So I was watching TV in my pajamas and everything, like I was just sat there lazing around, and then I decided to get dressed. So I walked up the stairs in my clothes, like my wardrobe's in my spare room, which is in this. So I opened the door to get into the spare room, and let me just tell you something, okay? Now there's a lot of doors in our houses that like just fall off, like me and my brother are fighting and they just fall down. But this door in the spare room is like strong. It didn't fall. We've never like, this is the one door that has survived. Like if you look around my house, there's like broken doors and stuff. It's all a bit fucked. But me and my brother just fight. But this door was fine. Like it was just non-faulty. You could just open it and it'd be good. But this one time, for some reason, I opened the door to go into the spare room, and I shit you not, I opened the door and it fell like directly down like that. Like, it wasn't as if I pulled it off, it was like already loose, like it'd already come off the hinges and it was just standing there. And the door fell off, like fell vertically down. And then the thing actually hit a shelf, which is in my spare room. And it hit the shelf and all these pictures fell off and smashed. And this is when I got creepy. This is when things got really creepy, yeah. Oh my god, like how does that happen? Like, doors just don't come off. What? I'm gonna go show you the door right now. So it's actually kind of hard to see, but there's the windowsill where I found my phone, and there's the chair. And there is my bed. Like, how does that happen? How does it get from there to there? What? Here is the door that come off. This door. And that's the hinges, like, that came off. See how it fell down and smacked this shelf, and then all pictures fell off and smashed. Okay, oh, there it is. This thing smashed, and it's got all pictures of, like, me and my brother in there. Look, it's me. But yeah, that's where the door was, and now it's off. How does this be explained? Come on, tell me. But yeah, guys, that is going to end the video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Let's try go for 50 likes on this video. A bit of a different one, you know, a story time video. If you do want me to do more of these, then I will, because there's some, like, bad stories about my life. Like, some bad ones. Yeah, guys, hopefully you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll catch you later. Peace.